Hello learners, myself Professor Sandeep Singh Rawat and my colleague Professor Diwakar Yadav welcome you to the today's session, which is Introduction to the Master of Science in Data Science and Analytics. This is a newly launched program by the School of Computer and Information Sciences. Presently, department runs various programs. At present, we run around 9 different programs, and in addition to this will be another feather in our schools, that is M.Sc of Data Science. So if you look at today's data-driven world, so use of analyzing data is very, very important. And it is very, very important skills in today's world. So this comprehensive 2 years program has been launched to meet the demanding features of the skills professionals, and which is related to the data science and analytics. So this program is going to be launched from January 2026.
Yeah. Thank you, Professor Sandeep. As you told that School of Computer and Information Science is going to start a new program in M.Sc, Data Science and Analytics from January 2026 session. So it's a very great initiative by the school. Now, I would like to ask you that what are the basic objectives of launching this program?
Thank you, Professor Yadavji. So if you look at the basic objective of this M.Sc in Data Science and Analytics program, so definitely the first objective is going to build a very strong foundation, which will gain a deep understanding of statistical and computational methods for data analysis tasks. And then they are going to have a master's in complex data sets. So learners are going to develop skills which will help them to collect the data, manage it, analyze it, and interpret those big, huge amount of data which are very, very complex in nature. Not only that, they are also going to help to solve the real world problems. So basically what they are going to do is they are going to use the data science techniques to different domains such as businesses, healthcare sectors, social sciences, engineering, you just name it. And finally, it helps to build their launch their careers in different fields, starting from data scientist, where they can be a data engineer, they can be a fit in the big data engineers. Not only that, they can also go to the various fields, like they can come to the research fields where they can fit into the research domain as well. Not only that, I think they can be engineers to very specific field, starting from the healthcare sectors, banking sectors, financial sectors. So you just name it. I think they will have a very good opportunity to get jobs in those areas.
Okay, thank you, Professor Sandeep. And now I would like to ask you that what are the eligibility criteria, what are the duration, as well as what are the fee structure for this course, M.Sc Data Science and Analytics?
Yes. So this degree you will have a M.Sc Data Science and Analytics, which is basically are offered in open distance learning mode, which actually helps to learn at their own pace. So minimum duration of this program is 2 years, and learners will have an opportunity to complete this in 4 years as well. And the minimum eligibility criteria is any bachelor's degree. That means if they are not from the mathematical background, they can also join this programs. And talking about the fee structures, this is at par with the other master's program which is being offered by the schools, which is similar to the 13,000 per semester. So around 52,000 for the 2 years program. This will be helping to the learners.
Yeah, so you mean this program is very cheap with respect to the programs which are being offered by the other universities?
Yes, very true.
Okay. So now my next question is that tell me about the Indira Gandhi National Open University what is its recognition, and how is its acceptance among the people and all?
Yes, I think this is one of the very crucial question which most of our learners they ask us. So ignou is a central university which is established by the Act of Parliament of 1985. And if you talk about the sources program, especially I just want to give a small background. In the School of Computer and Information Sciences, we started offering programs like a BCA and MCA program from the early 90s. So I think these are already central universities, and our degrees are recognized by the University Grant Commission, that is UGC. Not only that, all our degrees are recognized by the Association of Indian University, AIU, and all these are at par with the degrees from all other Indian universities.
Okay, thank you. So as you told that all the degrees, including the M.Sc in Data Science and Analytics, they are recognized by the University Grant Commission as well as All India Association of Universities.
Yes.
Okay. So now my next question is that as we see that nowadays people are following NEP 2020. So is there any provision in this course
Yes.
of NEP 2020?
Yes, very true. I think we strictly follow this National Education Policy 2020. And this program, especially student has a exit policy here. So that means once he enrolled to the program, and if he completes 40 credits, that means if he completes all the courses, including theory session, lab sessions of first and second semester, that means he has options to exit. And that time he will have an option to receive a postgraduate diploma in data science and analytics. And if he is not interested, they can continue to complete this M.Sc degree in data science analytics.
Okay. So you mean that those who want to exit the program, they can exit after completion of the first 2 semesters.
Yes.
And they will be given the PG diploma in data science and analytics. Okay, yes. That's good. So can you tell about the structure of the program? What subjects, what courses are going to be offered during this 4th semester of the program?
Yes. So this 2 years program, so if you look at the first years, we are focusing on building the foundation. So basically in semester 1 and semester 2, we mainly focuses on mathematics. We focuses on building, those programming languages like a Python. Student will have a, understanding of databases. They will understand what exactly the data wrangling is, visualization, and very important, the core of AI and ML, which will definitely going to help them to strengthen their theoretical basis and have a complete practical competencies. And in the second year, where we have a 3rd and 4th semester, basically they are going to work on the achieving advanced mastery. So here we will have the students with advanced topics like a big data. They will be learning about deep learning. They will be also learning about natural language processing, cloud computing, and basically at the end they will also have options to complete a project based on what exactly they have learned in the first year and second years. Not only that, I would like to show you that what exactly we are covering in the first years. So first years we start with especially we talk about mathematical foundation. So I think this is one of the very, very important course, because data science without mathematics is definitely not possible. So mathematics 1, foundation 1 and foundation 2, which are offered in semester 1 and semester 2. So basically these covers the basics of mathematics, where we cover the probability and statistics, we cover algebra, we cover all the core components of which are required for essential this data scientist course. And then if you talk about programming, so we are having data structures using Python, which also having the lab components. Students will also learn about the database management system, where they will basically understand like what exactly the data is and how exactly the two datas are going to be connected with each other. They will also learn about how exactly different commands are going to work. They will have an understanding of something called as SQL languages. And then also in a very first year, we are going to talk about data science. So we'll have a course like an introduction to data science, and we'll also talk about data wrangling and visualization. So basically, if I want to explain what exactly the data wrangling is, so data wrangling is a process where they help us to get the data, clean the data, because we know that today's in data-driven world, all these data are very, very noisy. They are very dirty. So when we are giving these inputs to the AI system or machine learning systems, so it has to be clean. It has to be transformed. It has to be some different techniques has to be used. So all these techniques are going to be used in this data wrangling and visualization courses. And most importantly, in the very first years, we have a course like artificial intelligence and machine learning and predictive data analytics, which also help the lab components. So student will not only they will have an understanding of basics of what exactly the AI is. Like people today, everyone is talking about AI, but with this masters in data science and analytics program, the student will actually learn like how these algorithms are actually running, what are the different algorithms, like how machines learn these data. So this is what exactly we are going to cover in the first year. And in the second year, as I mentioned, so we are going to cover the very advanced topics, starting from big data, cloud computing. Then we have what we call data securities. We are going to talk about. We have also like a natural language processing. So these few of these courses like also have a lab component. So if you look at the program structure, which I will show you later, so every semester we have these minimum two lab courses, which actually helps the learners to understand the courses in a very, very good way. And most importantly, because that is MCSP 079, which is a 12 credit course, and this is a project work. I think what learners have learned in the last 1.5 years, this is what exactly they are going to apply in the real world challenges. So this will help the learners to understand hands-on experience and fostering the kind of innovation, independent research, so they can actually do a lot of things in that. And if you look at the complete structures of our program, which is like a 4-semester program. Every semester we have a 20 credit, which is accumulating to total of 80 credits. And total we have a 14 theory courses, and we have a 6 practical courses, and with the help of 1 project work at the end of the semester, like we have a 4th semester. And each are having the different credits. Starting from all the theory courses, we have a 4 credits, and then practical courses we have a.
Okay, so you very well explained about the courses which are being offered for this program, and also told about how many credits is required to complete. You told that it is 80 credit which is required to earn to get the degree in data science and analytics. So you told that you start from the basic fundamental courses in mathematics and data structure, and then you go toward the advanced courses like deep learning, natural language processing, and security courses. So that's a very well designed curriculum looks. So now my next question is that because this ignou this program is going to be offered in ODL system model. So what kind of supports you will provide to the student? How these supports will help them to learn?
Yes.
Can you explain something
I
about
think this is another question which most of our learners, they try to understand what exactly the distance learning ecosystem is. And this is like any other program which is being offered by different schools. So when we talk about open and distant learning, it actually basically a learner oriented. So where learner is an active participant in the teaching learning process, which is supported by the multi-channel approaches, which I will call it as a that is blend with a self-study materials, and definitely they are going to have a guided interaction with the academic counselors. So if you look at the very important component here is the self-learning materials, which are being prepared by the by the schools with the help of different experts, and these are also provided in the digital form at eGyan course or e-content app. So that is where a student can actually download these materials. Not only that, I think they are also going to have a very important component, that is a face-to-face counseling things. This is at the learner support centers. So which will where the academic counselors will have interactive classes sessions with the what you call these learners, and they will not only they will clarify the doubts, they will also have a complex topics discussion here, and which are basically not there in the traditional lectures. Not only that, we also have a compulsory practical session, which I think we will be talking in the next few sessions here. Where students will have a hands-on lab work at these learner support centers to build the technical prospects here. And not only that, we are also offers, like time to time the school also offer different audiovisual program via like Gyan Darshan or Gyan Vani or Swayam Prabha DTH channels, that is channel number 13. And not only that, there is also a web-based support where students usually, like if you talk about the previous sessions, previous programs, so students will have access to the assignment. As this is the first program, so definitely student will not have access to the past assignment. But I think very soon, maybe 1 year or 2 years, the new learners will always have an option to these past papers, and definitely all the resources which are available on the ignou websites.
Okay, so very well you explained about the kind of supports the ignou provides to their learners. So you told that a well-designed self-learning material is available. Apart from that, counseling sessions are also provided at weekends at learning support centers.
Yes.
So I think for each course, 4-credit course, there are 6 counseling sessions which are being offered for theory, and for 2 credits lab courses, it is 20 counseling sessions which are being offered. So 20 each counseling session for lab is 3 hours. So it means for each lab course you are going to provide support of 60 hours lab.
Yes.
And 12 hours of counseling session for theory courses. So it's very good that ignou provides a multi-dimensional support to their learners. So that's very well explained by you. Thank you.
Yeah. So if you talk about the what you call blueprint for the success, so how exactly the students should understand how the evaluation works? So how exactly we do the evaluation?
Yeah, it's a very well asked question that how the evaluation takes place. Basically in ignou, or in particularly in this course M.Sc Data Science and Analytics, we have 2 components for evaluation. One component is continuous evaluation, and another component is term end examination. So this is applicable for theory as well as labs courses. So if we talk about the continuous evaluation for theory courses, so its weightage is of 30%. It means that if there is 100 marks for a course, so 30 marks will be for continuous evaluation. So this evaluation, continuous assignment, this will be in the form of assignments. So individual assignment will be provided to all the students for each courses, and with respect to that there will be a viva also which will be conducted. So 30% weightage consists of that part. Remaining, when we talk about the 70% term end examination, so because it is a semester based program. So examination will be conducted twice, once in December session and another in May-June session. Okay. So when we talk about the practical course evaluation, it also consists of two components. And one more thing I want to tell about the practical courses, that 75% attendance is compulsory. So if any student fail to achieve 75%, he will not be allowed to appear in the term end practical examination. So again, this practical exam lab evaluation, it consists of two components. One is the continuous evaluation, whose weightage is 30%, and another is term end practical examination. So 30% practical assignment evaluation, this consists of basically the maintenance of lab records, solving the questions, lab questions which are being given, and also there will be conducted viva for each lab course for continuous evaluation. If we see the end term practical examination, which consists of 70% weightage, so this consists of two parts. One is that of end term practical examination, whose weightage is at 80% out of 70%, and followed by a viva, which consists of 20% weightage out of 100. Okay. So this finally, this 100 marks, which consists of 80% for lab questions and 20% for viva, this is finally going to be converted into 70%, which is known as term end practical examination. And one more thing I want to make it clear, that it is mandatory to obtain 40% marks in each of the component to get pass. If any student fail to achieve 40% marks, then he will not be able to successfully complete that lab or practical courses. So that is about the evaluation scheme which we will follow in this course.
Okay. I think during continuous evaluation, what I understand is the student has to maintain the lab record, and they have to maintain these lab records for each and every single lab. And basically, the computer ratio, what we have provided at these learner support centers is 1:2. And total practical hours, basically, they are going to complete is 360 hours over the.
Right.
So if you talk about different resources, so what are the different resources exactly we provide?
Basically, the resources which we provide are basically SLM, which is available at ignou, and printed copy is also available. So those who opt for printed copy, so they are provided the hard copy. Otherwise, it is available on the ignou. One can download the PDF form of it and they can study it. Another learning resources which we provide, that of Swayamprabha through channel 13, as you already told, and Gyanwadi, as we are discussing now at Gyanwadi. So this support is also available, and through IRC, interactive radio counseling, this is another way for providing. And later on we will also provide the video lectures for the courses, and counseling session, already I told about that. This will happen at the learning support centers, where physical face-to-face counseling session will be organized. So these are few of the essential learning resources supports which are being provided to the learners.
Yeah. So that means not only that, if you look at the screen, so we have a very important link is provided here. So ignou's main website link is ignou.ac.in. Whereas anytime student wish to enroll for this examination form, so they have to go to this website like a link like exam.ignou.ac.in. For the assignment, we have a separate link. So similarly, for every single resources and every single the option which the ignou provides is for the different links is available here. Now, can you also talk about like how exactly they should, because at the end finally student has to complete these courses. right?
Right.
And when they have to complete the courses, many times, because this is the first time we are launching this program, so definitely I think it is very good to give some idea like how exactly the question paper pattern would be.
Yeah, it's a good question you asked that. Though this will be the best question paper will be prepared first time, but it will be based on basically the ODL system which we follow for other master level courses, where we have basically 100 marks questions, 3 hours duration will be there, okay, and basically it consists of two parts, we can say. The first part, which is compulsory, that is of 40 marks, it's compulsory, and remaining there will be 4 questions. Out of those 4 questions, one have to attempt only 3 questions. So 40 plus 60% of weightage will be for the remaining courses. So that is how the question paper will be, the format will be there. And in the practical examination, term in practical examination, which will be of 50 marks for 2 credit, and it will be of 2 hours duration. Okay, so in the beginning I told that it will consist of 2 components. One will be Viva, another will be attempting the lab courses. So Viva will be of 20% weightage, and attempting the questions on computer system, that will consist of 80% weightage.
Yes.
So it means that out of 50 marks, 10 marks will be for Viva and 40 marks will be for attempting the lab questions. And sometimes what happens in lab courses, there may be more than one sections. So if there is more than one section, then one have to attempt both the sections and have to clear both the sections. That is how we follow.
Yes, and I think other very important thing is the what is a mail ID they should contact, that is mscdsa@ignou.ac.in for the program coordinators. So we both are the program coordinators here, and for administrative support, so they should contact the regional centers. And if you really want to, wrap up the complete session, so we have given a, introduction to this newly launched program of M.Sc in Data Science and Analytics program, which is 2 years program. We have exit policies, like after successful completion of first years, all the courses, they can have an option to get a PG diploma. So whether if you are a recent graduate, or if you are a, any professionals, or any individual who is very, very passionate about the data. So I think we welcome everyone to join this inaugural batch of data science program here.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Professor Sandeep. Thank you.
Thank you.